Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. And the Rebels churn out another first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
As a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the completion made. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, looking to throw it, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made over the middle. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the play?
See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The tight end has got it. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Rebels. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch made on the right side.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The back's got it. Eludes a tackle. And the Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And the Rebels will have to kick this away. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's an option look. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The tackle. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. They'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. It is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. And the Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Noles are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The attempt is no good. Who missed it? And that will keep the deficit at 20.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, what a move. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? From the shotgun, drops back. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. And they tackle him, but... gain down near the 26.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Florida State, 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer? Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. He shreds the tackle. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Knowles are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. They'll make the first down, and that scramble, that's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, keep it up.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
No, kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a nice move there. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this